It's the weekend, time to ride. I'm up here in West Point, Tennessee at NATRA. Gonna hit some trails today. Got the group of guys riding with me. Bikes are ready to go, waiting for a few more to show up. We're gonna have a good time. That's right. All right, time to get some riding in. All right, we're getting ready to go. Ride some loops here. The crew is good to go. Should be a good day. Close.
This is the problem with this feature.
Yeah. Damn it. That wasn't supposed to go like that. I want to do that again. Yeah, buddy. That was better. Sorry, I had to do it.
Not too bad you're not recording.
I was, I think.
up in NATRA, riding no man's land, a gnarly trail. Gonna connect this with the bowl loop and have a good time. There are 6 of us out here today. Hot day, lots of mud, lots of trees. Basically another day in Alabama. So yeah, every day of riding is different. Some days you're good, some days you're bad. The terrain changes. The same trail can feel completely different 2 different days. Today is one of those days where me and the ground are gonna be close friends. So you just gotta know when those days come up, not push yourself too hard, because at the end of the day you wanna be able to go home and ride it on another day. If you ride beyond your abilities, it's really easy to get yourself into trouble, and things happen fast out here. Trees come out of nowhere. There are a lot of downhills, there's a lot of mud, like I said, slick clay. Traction is at a premium on a good day. So yeah, we just take it easy, warm up a little more, see if we can get the speed up without killing ourselves. I tend to want to chase Mike, who's the rider in front of me. It's I don't know what you want to call it. I guess pride. You want to be as fast as the guy in front of you, you know. But realistically speaking, he's got about, I don't know, 10, 12 years of riding on me. So I got to keep that in mind. Plus, riding down here is a lot different from what I'm used to in Washington. For good and for bad. So we do what we can. Not sure what's going on up there. Everything all right?
Yeah.
All right, no worries, man. I'll just get around you then. So yeah, as you can see, anything can happen out here. You gotta keep your eyes open, stay focused. Riding is about fun, of course, but it's also the exercise. I like to stay fit. Getting old, and getting older, I should say, you want to make sure your body is in good shape. But when you get really old, then it's harder to get into shape. So I try to ride every weekend. That's on top of my weekly gym. As you can see, there's be had on a trail like this. I also try to stand as much as possible because I feel like standing is the way to go. If you sit down and wait, it's all wrong. But it is a workout. But that's what I like about it. I carry a bunch of extra weight in my bag in terms of tools, whole bladder of water. So a lot more weight than I need technically. But I feel like that gets me a little more prepared for things. How you doing? I think it's time for a break. All right, more KTMs than you can shake a stick at. That was a nice little break. Looks like we picked up another guy from that group that was just waiting around. Now I got an Indy in front of me. He's on a brand new TPI, nice bike. So yeah, as I was saying, to me, riding is part about the exercise and partially about just having fun, hanging out with the guys, being outside, getting some fresh air, decompressing from the stress of work. Not that my job is necessarily that stressful, but you know how it is. So I figured since I ride every weekend, I would start filming. I want to give a shout out to a couple buddies back home in Washington. Brandon, Ron, Joey, Branch, all have channels. I got them featured down below. All great guys I've been riding with for a little while before I moved. When I started riding, I was really beating myself up about my skills. Thought I suck. I didn't think I was good enough and all the junk, you know how it is. And then I realized I'm not having fun. So I decided to figure out how to have fun. And I want to give another shout out to a couple guys in Utah. We got the Baitmaster 420, we got the Log, we got Dick the Rider, and Bikes and the Boys. Those guys have been riding for a while, and they all have YouTube channels. They have fun, and they kind of inspire me to do my own vlogging. So thanks guys, hope you enjoy the content. All right, here we go again. Feeling a little better. It always takes me a little while to warm up in the morning. I don't know what it is, but in terms of bike balance and in general abilities, I do better a little bit later in the day. So hence some of the get-offs earlier. If I were to do this loop again, I bet I would do a lot better. But you take what you're given. That was unexpected. Yeah, this is some slippery terrain here. That log caught me off guard a little bit. Oh, this looks fun. slippery. Given the winds and the weather, we got trees down all the time. In addition, up here in NATRA, basically logging land. So we got loggers constantly cutting down the trails we ride. So on a given day, you don't know what you're gonna encounter. It could be a fallen tree. It could be completely no trail at all. We got passed like a bitch. See, it's hard for me not to let something like that get to me. Now clearly, I don't know who that guy is. He's the guy who joined us from the other group. So for all I know, he's a pro level rider. But my ego always gets the best of me. Yeah, we take a lot of breaks because the heat. Plus, like I said, we got a couple new guys and it takes some time to get in shape with this kind of riding. And of course, I don't mind myself. Get a breather. To me, the fun is standing for stuff like this. Like, granted, it's nothing major, but my goal is always to stand as much as possible and not put a foot down. I used to do hill climb sitting down, which really sucks because you have no control of the bike. I would do this kind of descent standing up like I am now, but all hill climbs I would sit because I was scared. And then I started slowly forcing myself to stand. And it's a huge difference. So now I try to stand through everything. I'm still learning to stand through some of the slow stuff and ruts and whatnot, but I'm getting better. So yeah, NATRA has some beautiful trails. Some are flowy, some are tight, some are gnarly, some are pretty easy. We try to ride a combination of all of those. You know, you don't want to burn out on any one thing. But at the same time, if you just ride the easy stuff, see, I sat there for no reason. If you just ride the easy stuff, you never get better. So you got to push yourself across some other stuff, you know, to improve your skills. And kind of as the day progresses, I try to get my speed up because I start to feel the bike a little better. I like to think I get better every time I ride, but I have my off days. This morning wasn't feeling super great. Riding in this kind of heat, hydration is definitely the game, but it's also preserving energy, and so try not to go 100% when I ride. I always leave a little in the tank because you never know. Get lost or you have to go around something, encounter an uphill that you weren't expecting. You don't want to be tapped out. So breathe hard and get the exercise, but I always have something in reserve. We got a really mixed group of guys here today, which is great because we all learn from each other. We kind of try to ride in order of skill, but at the end it doesn't matter as long as everyone's having a good time, you know. So we wait for each other, of course, and help each other out, which is great. That was the biggest thing for me. Sorry, I can't focus and talk at the same time apparently. It was the biggest thing for me to try to find some guys out here after I moved that I could reliably ride with. So it took a little while, but we got a pretty good group going now. And most weekends someone's available to ride, which is awesome, because it's always shitty to ride by yourself, especially out here. These are the kind of trails you really don't want to ride by yourself, because you know, the bike could break down, or you could get hurt, and you could be miles and miles and miles from the car, you know. So it's always good to have a buddy with you to get help or help you out. I don't know if I went the right way, hopefully. Yeah, I think this is right. Oh yeah, I get lost a lot. I have a terrible sense of direction. Very fast. I mean, I could clearly go faster, but to me, maintaining control is important. So I like to feel like I can get out of trouble. I didn't see that net at first. So, is this the right way? I think this is the right way. It's always intimidating when I don't see the guys. See, like right now, I think I went the wrong way. I think it's this way. I think I went the wrong way. I think it's that way, isn't it?
I see orange on the trail. We're on the trail.
Yeah, but I think it's from this trail though.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It does end to the right there.
Yeah. I'll hang out a second. Are you? Can you wait for the other guys? Okay. My hopes and dreams of third are gone. No, I'm kidding, but slow.
Right, stop, stop.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You gotta bypass all this crap. I'm really bad at this. I get lost in my own backyard. See, I should not be sitting through that. But sometimes the nerves get the best of me. I always get a little bit anxious when I got guys on my ass, especially if I know they're faster than me. Again, that ego thing. I know it's silly, but and maybe that's the other part of riding for me is learning how to deal with all that in my head, you know. I think it's therapy in some ways. The couple weekends I couldn't ride, into the water. The couple weekends I couldn't ride, I felt, I don't know, really off and stressed. Like I was in my head too much, you know? So, I definitely enjoy this for that. Not to mention getting over my fear of heights. Although, it's definitely better here than in Washington. Hey Ron, if you're watching, you should move down here, buddy. We don't get crazy stuff like what Brent takes you on. I'll let him go. See if I can keep up. Sure the answer is no. Well, that's okay. I overheard him saying he's a racer, so those are speeds I'll never attain. So yeah, Alabama elevation is a lot better for my type of riding, I think, because I don't like big mountains for riding. I get too freaked out. Whereas here, we get some elevation, but there are no crazy cliffs, no cliffside riding. On the flip side, what we do have here uphill, downhill. In all kinds of conditions. All right, we're going to take a quick lunch break.